navigate that one. But G2 have just set up a very standard comp, Flowers.
Yep.
Super duper standard here. As far as their front to back, you know, Xin ultimate create a lot of space, Sion create a lot of space. And meanwhile, the answer here for TES in the end is an enchant.
Topside Hansama versus 369's Aatrox. 369 not struggling against the range at all there, as Broken Blade and the Brav juggle hung around a little bit, but bringing him down to 200 HP. Not even forcing any summoners or anything though, because they know as soon as the Decimating Smash plus the Grand Entrance come in, it's like there is no more damage.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very easy to predict and easy to play around. Softening them up for the dive, though. Here comes Kanavi. The Trundle is here. Broken Blade is low. Are they going to go for a good death?
Well, let's see. This wave is about to crash in, and as soon as it does, Kanavi is going to show his face. Lebrov goes for the Grand Entrance as Hong tries to get away. Broken Blade wanted to get something, but all he gets is first blooded. They even get the kill over to Jackie Love's Yunara. That's exactly
They know this is coming. They're reading it. They've got Skewmond and Lebrov on the way. Broken Blade 6 also.
Okay, Jackie Love might be in a little bit of danger here. Has to flash away from the Decimating Smash. Kanavi only level 5 here on the Trundle. There is no subjugate. Broken Blade gonna get caught by the tether most likely. No, but does manage to get away. Skewmond down to about 50 HP. Broken Blade 200 on him. Very low health bars on G2, but everybody survives critically, and there's no more minion wave.
Oh yeah, Kanavi, a lot of damage he was able to do to Skewmond, and Skewmond flashed already.
Oh, Hong's trying to go in and get the root. He finds it, but Skewmond is so tanky here on the Xinjiao with the Drain Tank ability. It's not gonna matter. He does finally drop. Hong still taking hits from the minions from the Gleaming Quill, but he continues walking away. Top Esports, after all is said and done and the dust settles, they still get another one.
Yep, smart stuff from Top Esports, and another nice early game lead for them. Kanavi getting level 6 here off the Krugs as well, stealing on his way out. He just walked down Skewmond there on the chase. You know, G2 are trying to defend.
Comfortably taking the first one, and it looks like nobody from G2 is going to do anything about the second either.
So they know Broken Blade's ult is on cooldown. They're still sending Jackie back down bottom side. So TES are like, you know what? We are fine with 2. And just send the Yunara back bot. I do like this. Broken Blade doesn't have
here, still has that playmaking tool, so Cream's got to be very careful that he doesn't immediately get follow-up ganks soon, as Kanavi, since he had everybody else around here, it just means that he has free access to this first Drake. It is not a fast first Drake whatsoever, just shy of 11 minutes, so even if they start a strong Drake stack, it'll still take a while to get to the soul, but now Kanavi is once again down here in the bottom lane, once again looking to pose a potential dive. Jackie Love and Hong continuing to shove these waves up as 369 has to deal with being outnumbered by G2 up in the top lane. At the same time, Broken Blade crashes his ult into the turret, and now the wave continues to move forward. Kanavi's going to go ahead and start it off here with a subjugate, and that is it. Beats of Warfare claimed. Easy peasy for Top Esports. Broken Blade's dead body can't do anything but farm up some minions. Yes, he will have the
and I don't know, like, he got chomped and like instantly ulted. How about the ult so far from BB? The action was with the other side of the lane swap. Yeah. And TES, you know, diving Broken Blade. But this Aatrox can have some potential to chase down as well. And the Aatrox is actually getting focus at the moment.
Yep, he trapped BB with the Infernal Chains, kept him there long enough for Kanavi to show up. Yes, Sion is a tanky champion, and yes, Trundle. Okay, Skewmond and Lebrov coming in. Cream probably going to be your target there. Goes in for the Grand Entrance. Defensive Shockwave. Lebrov still locked up underneath the turret, but Cream goes down. Skewmond and G2 are on the board, but now Skewmond and Caps out to try to get away. Defensive ulti coming out from the Xinjiao. Hong trying to lock up Caps. Shurima Shuffle's not going to work, and Caps is dead. Now G2's in a ton of danger. Kanavi's coming around on the side. Skewmond staying alive for now, but 369 needs a little bit more damage. Lebrov with 200 HP. Lebrov chomped down. G2 have lost all. For free right after 15 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock, so a pretty swift take on that one. Meanwhile, the top lane,
I think it'll be finished by G2 as well, so they do get that objective. Of course, the tower on top side is going to go down. I mean, Flowers, you can't help smile. You know, it is fun when Jackie Love is going to jump in on these here, kill, you know, get these kills, and then flash into the tri-brush and get 3-man to instantly die. But it's still good for TES. Those are the things you love about Jackie. Just flash on in there, go with the hype plays, try and do that. But you know, it's looking good for TES at the moment. They're gonna rip through, they're gonna go for this tower.
Yep, Kanavi will drive that one in. Easy money in the pockets of Top Esports. Now more than a 4,000. Broken Blade also an opportunity to take the tier 1 turret here in the top lane. Top Esports have already taken 3 turrets. G2 has an audacious Otacon start, but it's what Top Esports are going for. They're 3,000 gold ahead. G2's got all 5 men nearby. Otacon down to about half HP. Kanavi and Jackie Love still putting the work in onto it. 369 trying to keep everybody else distracted. Caps goes in. Flashback out from 369. The Otacon down to 3,000 HP. The Aatrox keeping everybody distracted now, but he's got to be careful because he's in World Ender, but he's got no flash. Everybody from G2 piling in on 369. The Aatrox won't die fast enough. Sterix Gage pops to keep him alive. Broken Blade is already down. Everybody on G2 is eviscerated. 369 with one last Deathbringer stance. Rips the life out of Broken Blade and stays alive himself. Jackie Love chases forward with the auto attacks. It's an ace and an Otacon.
Get the Otacon, and I can stay alive. I have plenty of healing. Redemption comes in. They get
are countering.
Yes, they are. Great map movements again from TES. Now Hung, though.
Hung knocked up by the Grand Entrance. However, not quite dead. Finally shut down. Goes over to Hansama. Flashback out from Kanavi before decimating Smash. As now they're going to take down the tier 2 here in the mid lane right after. Caught. And Top Esports again, path towards the Baron.
And they're trying to clear out the vision, but G2 have some lingering wards. They walk up, though.
Hansama immediately forced to ulti defensively. Jackie Love wants to go in. He flashes to the side. Hansama all the way back away with a defensive flash from his Caps with a massive Shurima shuffle. Jackie Love is down, and Top Esports might be in some danger. Caps is next to die. Cream back over the wall. Double kill to Kanavi. It looked like Caps might have found the miracle that G2 needed, but Top Esports do not believe.
Not only the Rakan, who charms him up and sets him up for Caps to go in, but because he goes in like that in range of everybody, but the Aatrox and the Trundle are just destroying them all while everyone's chasing him around.
369 aggressively ulting up here. Yeah, Cream and Hong, you said it just then, they both got away with 100 HP at the end of that fight, while Jackie was the only one who died. Imagine if this wasn't a 7,000. Make sure they keep this jungle dark. Make sure anything outside of the base is pure danger for G2.
Kanavi is legendary, both in the game and out of game. And here we go.
Broken Blade is about to drop, but he does manage to get himself away there with the ulti. All the way back into the fountain with the Scion means a suspicious lack of front line for G2. So no way to defend the mid lane inhibitor before it falls. Top Esports going to take that lane first and now put their attention up towards the top side, as G2 brings all 5 men up here to try to defend it. Meanwhile, Kanavi in the enemy jungle, stealing away the big red buff. Post-Baron giving it to everybody on the team. Jackie, defensive ulti there on the Yunara, making sure that he doesn't get caught out by Skewmon. Here comes your TP from 369, and now it's the bottom lane, your next target. Pillar there onto Skewmon, but not a whole lot else to get from that one. Jackie Love still in ulti form for a little bit longer, as the bottom lane inhibitor does die. And Top Esports are going to continue their push now with 2 enemy inhibitors down. The next wave is marching down the top lane, but it's not there quite just yet. Kanavi's going to hop on out to the enemy jungle. There's a Sun Disc in mid, but it doesn't matter a whole lot. They've still got the Baron for another 30 seconds. Broken Blade wants to stop this. G2 does not want to have a 3 inhibitor game on their hands.
I love that Kanavi is having fun with them. He keeps channeling his Hex Gates right in front of people, daring them to stop him, taking it out, just walking back in, trundling around as he does.
Skewmon defensive ult trying to stay alive as Top Esports moves forward. Caps goes in for the shuffle. He finds Jackie Love, but where's the follow-up damage? Jackie dies, but so does Caps. 369 in the middle of everybody, still staying alive, and they finally kill him off. Broken Blade trying to get away. Redemption coming down, but it ain't gonna heal him in time. It's 3 dead on the G2 side, but they managed to take out the enemy top laner and AD carry at the same time. Can Skewmon and Hansama continue to defend against Cream, against Hong, and against Kanavi alongside the 2 lanes of super minions? Hong and Cream are putting the pressure onto the Nexus turrets. Meanwhile, Kanavi takes down the remaining inhibitor turret to guarantee G2 are trapped in the base for the next 3 minutes until mid lane inhibitor. Really clean game from Top Esports.
Very.
I am seriously impressed with the way that they have played this out, considering their reputation at the past few international events, considering the expectation that a lot of people would have of them potentially having a throw here. There has been no such thing. TES now on the verge of winning their first game here at Worlds 2025. Caps wanted to go after Jackie again. Didn't quite get him this time, and that should mean the end of the game. Nexus turrets both about to die. 369 under a little bit of pressure. Here's the Brav Charms up. Hong, they get that kill at least. Scumon's gonna drop dead next though, as the Brav and Broken Blade head back into the fountain. And the remaining 4 players on Top Esports are not gonna let them leave. It's Top Esports coming out swinging 22-7. They'll take down G2.
That's why you need to fear Top Esports. That right there. Beautiful stuff from them. Kanavi ends 9-0-6.